We say your will be done, and then when his will is done, we complain. His will is done. My son is running around this house. That's God's plan, right? Hello my beautiful people, welcome to my channel. My name is Mduka. I'm all about fitness, motherhood, beauty and lifestyle. Today I come to you again with another motherhood video, single motherhood in particular, because I am a single mom, and this is actually a part 2 of my part 1 video. You know I don't like long videos, so I decided to split this video into 2 parts. I advise you to go watch the first part so that you don't get confused, but then just watch the first video first and then come back and watch this video. Okay, I have my notes here as usual, and we are going to continue. Remember what I said in my first video. In my opinion, there are 2 types of single moms: the one who was in a relationship, married or engaged with the father, or the one who was single the minute she was single before she even fell pregnant. She was single after she was pregnant. She was just single. So I do get a lot in this part in the first video, so please go watch the first video and then you understand what I'm talking about. So now let's continue, my lovely badass mamas. This first one, I feel like is the one thing that made me get through it all, throughout my single mom pregnancy till today. And that is the fact that this child is yours too. Yes, this child is yours too. A lot of women seem to forget that half of that child is yours. So you'll be here mad at him like, yeah, he left his child, his child, it's your child too. Oh well, he's not raising his child, he's not sending his child money. Well, it's your child too. The sooner you realize that that child is yours too, the sooner you stop being bitter. I do emphasize on anger and forgiveness in the first video, so go watch that. I'm not going to get into that today, but stop being bitter and angry and unforgiving and take care of your child. That child is yours too. Okay, this man left. He left you pregnant or whatever, but remember, it's your child too. That child in there is mine. It's not just his father's child, it's mine. And you know what? I decided to take my half of that child and take his half of that child and raise that child. How about that? Think of it that way and you'll love your child. Number 2. So this is it the same as number 1? Not really. You have to start seeing your child as a blessing more than anything. I understand. You look at your child sometimes and you're like, this nigga really left me alone with a child. So you feel like maybe this child is a scar that man left on you, or a wound that man left on you. It's very easy to feel like that, especially I don't know what's happening. Yeah, especially at the beginning, you'll see your child as a scar. Every time you see him, you think of that man. Every time you think about your child, you think of that man. But then, remember, there are people out there who can't have children, who've been trying for 15 years to have a child, and you have one. And the sooner you start seeing your child as a blessing more than a scar, that fool left or that person left or whatever, you will start healing. Your child is not a scar. Your child is not a wound. It's just a blessing. And remember, God probably wanted you to have that baby. Do you even think about that? Yeah, we say your will be done, and then when his will is done, we complain. His will is done. My son is running around this house. That's God's plan, right? We never invade. Right, number 3. Stop proving something to the world, to the baby daddy. The only person you need to prove shit to, sorry, I didn't mean to say. The only person you should be proving things to is yourself. I know once I fell pregnant, I wanted to prove that I'm okay. You're not okay. You're pregnant and alone. You are not okay. And it's okay not to be okay. But trying to prove to the world, to your family, to your friends that you got this when you know you don't got this, it's one of the reasons we take time to heal. You be buying this child expensive things you can't afford just to prove to the baby daddy and the world that you're okay when you're not. When you're genuinely doing things for your son, we can see it. The world can see it. Your son can see it. But when you're trying too hard, you also can see it. And it's not healthy. I know you'll be like, I'm going to do everything for my son. Yeah, I'm raising him alone. He has to feel loved. He will feel loved when you're doing it from the heart and not doing it to spite someone or prove something that isn't there. You are probably sad and it's okay. You are mad, it's okay. But then don't be getting yourself in debts to prove something to someone who doesn't even give a damn. When all is said and done, nobody gives a shit about your life but you. Okay, people will talk, but when all is said and done, they got things of their own and they really don't care about you. Believe me. Number 4, leave him alone. In my first video, I do state that he's probably never coming back. So leave him alone, okay? Leave him alone. Cut all ties with him, okay? Stop messaging him by mistake. Stop thinking about him. I know it's going to be hard in the beginning, but it's fine. As time goes by, just make up your mind and be like, you know what, I'm going to leave this person alone. Because hoping he's coming back, dreaming he may be coming back, sending people to his family to go harass them or whatever, or sending your new man to his house or whatever, it's not going to solve anything. It's just toxicity, and it's going to go to your child and everyone around you. Leave that man alone. He left you alone, didn't he? He left you and his child alone. So why do you keep bothering him? Leave him alone. Leave him. I know it's easier said than done, trust me. I know. A lot of things are easier said than done. Even weight loss. Even dating. But, my darling, think about it. You don't leave him alone. You're going to do this, what, for the next 10 years? You and him, this quarrel or whatever it is going to go on forever. Do you think it's healthy? Are you going to move on? Are you going to find love again? He has probably found love and married somebody else, and when you're here thinking about him, mad at him, stop it. And then number 5. This is similar to number 4. I hope you can hear. It's so loud in there. Anyway, number 5. Number 5. It's number 5 is similar to number 4. Stop stalking him on social media. At this point in time, if you're 6 months pregnant and he still hasn't said anything, or your child is a year now, or 2 years old like mine, it's time to delete him everywhere. Like I said in number 4, leave him alone. Delete him from Instagram, Facebook, Snapchat, WhatsApp. What else is there? TikTok. Everything. Okay? Stop stalking him, his family, his friends, his wife. It's a waste of time and data. Stop it. Stop it. Stop it. Stop it. Leave him alone. Don't stalk him. Cut all ties. Unless he comes back and decides to be a man, then we can talk about that at that time. But for now, cut ties. Okay? Please, mama, take care of yourself. Motherhood is not easy, whether you're single or in a relationship or married. So take care of yourself. Do not, I repeat, do not lose your groove. I love you guys. Bye-bye.